Might help if I turn the microphone on. Oh. Is it just do over? Yeah. Okay, now I got the microphone on. Whole new setup, trying to adjust. I'm tied at 3, set 2. And Ignite, who's now on the near side, will have the lead and the serve. Oh, a doinker off the net. And that will put Rise behind by just 1. It's weird not holding my monopod. Yeah. Okay, Liv is checked out, so we'll go ahead and pause and pick this up a little later. Okay, Liv is checked back in. She will serve from the far side. And 2-point lead to Rise, now a 1-point lead, 12-11. Oh, climbs up the net and over. Oh, nasty. Yeah, there he is, Sammy G. Good morning. Yeah, thank you. Oh man, we're now trailing by 1. And Ignite with the serve. Oh, nice location. Tied at 16. Liv will check out. We will pick this back up a little later in the set if it's going our way. Gotta remember to turn on my mic. Liv will get the serve here. It's match point for Ignite, 24-20. And we'll try and keep the team alive, and that will do it. So we will drop match 1. We'll have 2 more play today. Bright and early. It's about 9 o'clock at Skyview High School. Okay, mic check. Light's not coming on. So we're about to get the second game started, and I'm up here on the balcony now. I have the microphone plugged in. Not sure if it's picking me up. Guess we'll figure that out when I go through the videos. But we are about to have another Rise on Rise Crying, playing the 16U team, and played them last month and went 3 sets. So pretty exciting was that first match. I expect more of the same. Liv's team in blue, the other Rise team in white. And yeah, I went 3 sets last time and all the way down the wire. So this is a rematch. Oh, now my icon's on. It looks like a tripod. I don't know if that's related to a microphone or not. And then, so I got my other tripod on the other side of the court, so I'll just switch sides to start a set 2. Hey!
Oh, hi.
No, you're okay. Oh, we're starting. Okay. Saying hi to my mom. I'm not sure who served that. It could have been Liv, or it could have been... Oh, I can't see the score now. Dang it. Hey, Dean.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, Liv is starting out on the right side as a hitter. So I assume we did not start the match out with the serve, because Liv will now serve So I didn't miss much, except for I do not know the score. Okay, Liv with the serve, and I'm gonna guess trailing 3-1. And there's an ace. There we go, set to the back row. Liv goes back set, and point.
All right, I'll quit bugging you.
No, you're not bothering me. Oh, blocked at the net. Point Reds, they are on a roll. And that might be 6 straight.
All right, let's go try the other point. Can you tell? Okay.
I guess I'm staying right here.
Yeah,
I'm like, how do I get to it?
you're kind of here unless they move out.
I like hanging with you.
You're always welcome to hang out with me.
Oh, thanks. Seems like forever since I've seen you.
I know. Good job keeping this run going. Out. Well, that might be 8 straight. Oh, I thought she might have touched the net. Okay, timeout, the other team. Good job, girls. 17-10. I see Boyd made himself welcome to my other tripod setup over there. Hope you're enjoying that, buddy. All right, back to the action. And 3 to get it over.
Never know if you're talking to this or to yourself or to me.
Myself.
So I'm just going to be quiet.
I'll touch you if I'm talking to you. All right. Now Liv will get the serve and I assume move back into the setting position. As I might have missed a point here or there, but my scoreboard says 14-19. And too hard.
Get too strong.
Yeah. A little more control. Back set and point. So that puts us at 21. They lost. They didn't do too bad, but they could have done better. Oh, basket.
Does that count?
He does if you can play off of it. Oh. Out, out. Now long volley there. Goes to Liv's team. All right, jammed into the net. So that puts us at what I believe is 23. So I'm going to prepare to switch sides as they're up by 6. All right, nice middle set and hit to the right side. That'll do it. We'll switch sides. Good job, Liv and team. All right, second set underway.
Which game is it?
One.
Staring at my phone like a teenager.
Liv's team Stin on the board as they find themselves in a 4-1 hole in set number 3. Liv will have the serve. 7-2, set 3. We're going to switch sides here after the next Zuri point. And I will not be traveling. I'll stay put. And hopefully, this bad luck will go away.
Oh, thank goodness they were in the net.
Oh. We need a break or two.
Yes, we do.
Okay, trying to make another run here. Had a good run in the first set to win by a decent margin. Had a good run in the second set to come back and tie it at 24, but ended up losing that. And here we are 7-4 with the serve. Looking to string a couple more together. Okay, now we will switch sides.
There's no room.
We don't want your kind over here.
Too bad.
Luke sets middle and it's out of here.
Oh, there's people right here.
Just move off.
Well, that saves me the embarrassment. No. I had a feeling that would not end well. At least I made it look like I tried. All right, trailing by just 3 now, and cut that lead deficit to 2. It's 7-9. Team Stin with the serve on the far side. Oh, no, Liv is still setting. Oh, boy. Ball. And middle set in the net. And there we go. So 8-10 now. Liv's team will have the serve. I thought it was going to be.
I think he's trying not to.
Oh.
I think they're trying to wait. If it's not going to interfere, then they don't call it.
Yeah, but it brought a player out of position. She should have left it. He called it a jump.
So we will replay that point as there was a loose ball on the court. Initially did not call the whistle for a jump ball, but that was overturned. Put back at the net. There's a battle going on here.
She wanted to jump, but she was in front of the 10-foot line.
Set middle, hit hard.
Nice.
Trailing 8-12
Good job,
now.
Sienna.
It's now match point for Team Zuri. They have the serve. take 2 games off and try and win the 3rd match.
Very casually.
Okay, Liv is starting out as a hitter, it looks like, and our team is on the far side. Did I hit record? Yes, I hit record. First point will go to Ignite. They are on the near side. And during warm-ups, I am not myself today. During warm-ups, I didn't even realize we'd be on the other side of the court. Otherwise, I would have moved to the upper deck. And the other thing I didn't realize is that I had the microphone on during my pregame talk. So I just said a whole lot of nothing. We are tied up. Liv will get the serve. But I was basically on a rant about okay, Rise will take an early lead, 2-1. But I was basically on a rant about how Boyd jinxed my light stand in the 2nd game and how he's going to be blamed for that until we win again. But yeah, last night was a lot of fun. We had a Crafty Dads meeting and good turnout. Over half the club showed up. So I want to thank everyone that was there. It's always good seeing you guys. All right. Liv sets far side and put in the back corner. Back and forth we go. It's 4-3. Rise with the serve and the lead on the far side. But yeah, we had our Crafty Dads meeting yesterday, and my brain's a little foggy today. Good defense there by Liv. Yeah, my brain's a little foggy today, so I apologize if the commentating's been weak. The Crafty Dads meeting, of course, plays a role, and then I have a new setup, as I mentioned before, where I'm figuring out how the camera and the light stand and the microphone are all working. So I'm kind of preoccupied mentally with that. And yeah, so I just a little off my game. I apologize. It's still early in the season, so I'm still kind of getting the rust knocked off. Okay, Liv now is setter again, as that one was blocked at the net. Return, put in play, and now a little out of control. So I think Liv will now get the serve, as it's 13-10 lead for her team. 15-12. Nice serving, Rise with the 1-point lead. Liv goes far side on this set, and teardropped into empty space. 14-12. Okay, after Ignite went on a run, it is tied up at 19. Ignite still serving. Oh, that one does make it over. Blocked at the net. I'm not sure if Liv got a piece of that, but she was right there for the block. It's 2019. Rise with the lead and serve. You see the basketball there on the right side of the court, basketball hoop. There's been a few close calls. No baskets, but dang, few close calls. It's always exciting. Liv, get another shot to hit it. She does, a spinner. Drops in, point, 21-19. All right. Just 3 away from winning set 1. I mentioned in the opening, but I didn't have the microphone on. This was a team that we played 3 times in the first weekend at High Desert and split all sets equally. So this is kind of like 4.0 and see who takes the lead in that tiebreaker. Timeout, Ignite, 23-19 for Rise. Okay, too many hits. That makes it that set point coming up. Oh, here we go. No, they are able to return that. And hit off the top of the net. Point for Rise. Set goes to Rise. We will switch sides, hit 0, and try and win this in 2. Okay, Liv will get set number 2 underway with the serve. They are now on the near side, looking to win this in 2 sets. Oh, just on the right side of the candy cane. Blocked at the net, and first point to Rise. Liv sets middle, and it is in. I don't know what that discussion was about, but I see the Laytons are probably plotting against us. Both daughters are refereeing this match. They're half of the referee staff. So play the X-Files conspiracy theory background music because it's a little funny. First, their dad jinxed my light stick, and now both of them are reffing this match. And just because we won the first set of this one does not mean you are off the hook, Boyd. Not until we win the first match. After you tainted this one. Oh, we are able to get that over the net. As Ignite has built a little lead here, 6-2, early set 2. And they have the serve on the far side. Oh, Liv with the dump set and works. That was a point. One more. All right, point for Rise makes it 7-11, but earlier there was a violation for not serving within the time limits, and we did not get credit for that point. So it should be 11-8. Liv has a serve now, and will be moving to a setter position, but the score is 11-7. We'll see if that stands.
Even they're saying, the Ignite people are saying that, yeah, it's our point, but they're saying it's right.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. After Liv's serve was not returned. I think hit 4 times. And so she'll get another one here. 11-8. Set long ways to the front of the net and put over points, down by 2. Oh, oh, yep, double touch. Make that a 1-point game. It should be tied, but I'm not going to belabor on that. We'll just have to win by 3. Okay, Liv will set back. And put over. And this one's going out of bounds. Oh, 3 to get it over, they do. And a little dumper at the net. Liv puts it up front ways. And we return with a dumper of our own. 13-11 now. Rise will serve. Trailing by 2. Ball! Liv sets middle. And not returning. Oh. Okay, I missed that. I was wondering why things looked awkward, but that's why. And that's it out of 14-16. Rise with the serve, down by 2. Okay, looks like Liv will get the serve, and we are trailing by 3, 21-18. Trying to win this and go home and avoid a 3rd set. Ooh, that had awkwardness written all over it, but it worked. Just 2-point game now. Blocked at the net. Back in play, they go middle. Liv sets it to the right and point. So we are now 1 behind Ignite. Both teams in the 20s timeout. Ignite 21-20. Hey, good job, Rise. Okay, calls up and try and tie this up. Tipped at the net. Liv goes back with the set. Played. And returned a little doinker. Oh, a dig. And a ricochet. Oh, wow. That was a weird battle at the net. Tipped a whole bunch of times. Wrong side of the candy cane. We are tied up at 21. Okay, Ignite now up 23-21. They have to serve. Oh, I thought we were going to get that one. Blocked in the net. It's clean. It's clean. They do return. Liv sets far side. All right. Foul at the net. Point to Rise. 23-22.
Let out Ignite.
The game on the left just ended, so we have people just kind of walk around however they want to. And we're tied up at 23.
Let's go, Emmy. You got this.
Okay, timeout, Ignite, and let's get some of these passerbyers to walk by and out of the way. Okay, after the Ignite timeout, Rise will serve, and we're tied at 23. Oh, that should be the ball game, but we were not credited a point earlier. So this might be interesting. Maybe it don't matter, but it is match point right now. And tricky one to return right here, but they do. Liv sets middle and popped up. Another hard one to go get. Oh, crazy. She had to go a long ways to send that over the net. Oh, point. There's just a lot going on there. I think that they called under the net. So we're tied at 24. Ignite will serve. Again, we were due that point, which would have ended the match. So having to play extra credit ball. Blocked. Return. And they put it into the net. So set match point comes back to Rise and the serve. Oh, blocked at the net. Falls on the Ignite side. Playing on. Liv's gonna jump set to the middle, and that one is out of control. Bodies are hitting the floor, but it is returned eventually. And middle again. Blocked again. Put up. Liv sets far side. Tipped. And into the net. Nope, blocked. Tipped and returned again, and keeps that one from going in the net.
Rise, you got this.
Oh, blocked at the net, but falls on the Rise side. Darn. It's now set point for Ignite, and they will serve. Oh. Okay. Faulty serve, ties it back up at 26. So far I count we would have won this match twice now with that point that we never got credit for. All right, there's an ace. That puts us at match point for the third time.
One more.
Liv is moved into the hitting position. Oh, it's set. We'll go to Ignite. We will play third one to 15. All right, Ignite will start set 3 with the serve on the far side. Liv will start out as a hitter. And she gets a chance right there. It is blocked, but recovered. Oh. Defended. Put back over. They go middle. Oh, first point to Ignite. Block to the net, and yes, that will put Rise on the board. Yeah, 3-1 start here in set 3. Liv will get the serve. And, whoa! All right. Yeah, that net, you would think is 3 feet wide, the way the ball can just sit on it. Rolls our way. 3-2 now, trailing by 1. Okay, is that an ace? That is an ace, and we are tied up. Oh. Point. What? Okay, as long as they're calling it for us. The conspiracy is still on though. And Boyd's trying to get off the hook for cursing my light stick here. Yeah, okay, there we go. It's looking better for him as it's 5-3. Timeout here early by Ignite. Good job, Liv. Okay, after the timeout, Liv will continue to serve. Hopefully that break did not rattle her. And tied, no, it's 5-3 lead for us. She's had 4 straight, well, that would be 5 straight. Wrong side of the candy cone. Okay, so that's goes far side, blocked and out of bounds. Point for Rise. 5-7 ball game, 7-5 I should say. Rise with the serve. Oh, a little confusion there. And part of Ignite into the net to make it 8-5. That's halfway mark. We'll switch sides. I'll stay right here. Yeah, bye. And yeah, we'll try and get a pool victory. Okay, Ignite with the serve, and they are now on our side as it is a 8-6 third match, third set. All right, Rise will get the serve back, 9-6 lead for them. Yeah, we have rotated sides of the court here, and we'll be serving from the far side. And that's got to be too many. That's got to be too many. There we go. Okay. So first team to 10. It's 10-6. I believe win. Let's get a look at the fans up here. Eating their non-egg cookie dough. Yakking it up, having a good time. They say they're nervous, but those don't look like nervous faces to me. Okay. Reposition the camera. Should be good to go after that timeout. Back set. And that's going to be hard to return. And they don't. Okay, 11-9 for Rise. And they will have the serve. As Ignite will serve. Oh, hit awkwardly. Ignite will have the serve. Set 3, all tied up at 13. Oh, it's dribbler off the block, but it's played and hit out. Oh, they say that was in. Boyd, I see you across the court. And all I can think of is now I need to buy a new light stand. Unless we get things turned around right here. Need a stop. Oh, too many, okay. Well, we'll have a discussion here. And should be tied at 14 unless we get hosed on this call. A lot riding on this, Boyd. Jump ball. That's just as bad. Jump ball. Oh man. Come on. Ignite with the serve, and they do have, this is match point for them. Man. We are getting hosed. 2 sets now. We just fight on and play the cards you were dealt. Tied up at 14, Liv serving on the far side there. Needing 2. Oh. Okay, match point now. Match point, we're playing extra. Here in set 3. Liv now setting. She goes back. And oh, that one's in the net. But it is returned. Set middle. That was good. Oh man. Nice dig there by Ignite. Go middle again. And that's going to tie it up at 15. Rise with the serve. Needing 2 to win. Out. No touch. Wow, after all that, it is a timeout for Ignite, and Rise will have the serve at match point. Okay, tied up at 16. Liv setting, she goes middle, and that is somehow recovered, but maybe not returned. Nope, match point again. And all right. Hard hit and ricocheted out of bounds, tied at 18 here. Rise with the serve. And with that rotation, it might put Liv as a hitter. Oh, hoop. Nope, Liv's still setting. She punches it. Oh, yep, she is a hitter. Blocked at the net. Saved. Liv with the chance to hit. Oh my gosh, no, let me get it out of bounds. Okay, we play on. Liv does get tip of that and not returned. That will bring up another match point. Ignite will have the serve. Blocked. No! Ends on a campfire. Rise will lose pool play game number 3. And that will do it for volleyball this weekend. We'll see you in a couple weeks over President's Day weekend in Las Vegas. Be good.